I enjoyed all of Leadership Premier, and I'm sad to see it come to an end, quite frankly. I wish it was going on for a few more months.
I look forward to these Tuesdays all the time. I get so jazzed up, and I tell my wife, I'm going. She's like, oh, I'm so excited for you, my daughter. Oh, I'm so excited.
This is one of the two things in my adult professional life that I will always look back on and say, you can't put a value on that.
I did not have a lot of expectations coming into the class. I knew that I would learn about Howard County.
I'm thinking, oh, so when do they get together for happy hour and drinks and networking? Oh, that seems pretty cool. And I thought to myself, how much is this going to cost me? And that's what I thought I was going to get, but nothing could be further from the truth.
I think that I lived in a bubble of sorts, even though I lived in Howard County for 18 years. Howard County, according to Money Magazine, was the 2016 best place to live. And I think I felt that Howard County, if we did have issues, they were nominal issues. We didn't have a lot of issues.
And what Leadership Howard County has really brought to me is that in-depth experience.
I had the opportunity to set appointments to go into different sectors of this county and get private tours of places that I interact with all the time, but had no idea how they actually work.
I shadowed the principal of Homewood School. I will never do that again. I was exhausted. And when I walked in, I was dressed for business because I thought, oh, I'm spending a couple of hours and then I'm going to work. She was wearing sneakers. That should have been my first clue that at 7 a.m. I was going to get my butt kicked.
When we did the transportation challenge, I sat next to a woman who was 85 years old, and this was her only means of transport in the county. She couldn't get it really early in the morning. She couldn't get it after 8 o'clock at night. Imagine that HCC student who has a class that ends at 9 o'clock. What are they going to do? And I think those kinds of reality checks for people in Leadership Howard County, incredibly, incredibly important.
We are actually seeing how this place works and then saying, all right, where can I take my place?
I went to the council in Howard County and said, look, this school doesn't have a PTA to back them up. It's not practical, it's not feasible, it's not allowable. We need to step in and fill the gap. It was sort of an immediate impact. It wasn't just I learned something, I got to take it and contribute.
As the manager of the busiest public building in Howard County, we average over 2,000 people a day that come through our doors. This is not my impact on them, but it's really the sharing of the Leadership Howard County resources with my staff and therefore with a large segment of the community.
I have my own small business, so I paid for this out of pocket. Every dime came out of my pocket, and I would tell people it is worth literally every penny. It is an investment that I see will pay for itself in terms of ROI many, many, many times over.
And that to me is far different than just having a network opportunity. It is actually building relationships.
I'm kind of like a fanboy. Some people, I've read about them. I voted for one of the guys in my class. I see them on TV and in the paper and what have you. And just, really have a lot of respect for the people.
They've become friends. And these are people now that I can call on for help, and they can call on me, because it's already happened.
Now, why is this class the best class ever?
So we're the most epic class ever. Just have to correct you on that one.
Oh, it's the most epic class ever. The most epic class ever, class of 2017. We just have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy, fantastic people.
We come from a very wide, our backgrounds probably couldn't be more different. If you tried to even segment us, we couldn't do it.
We wanted to say, how can everybody's gained something, how can we give back? That would make us the most epic class.
We're going to have 100% participation in terms of contributing to the Leadership Premier class.
We are looking at the future of Howard County, and we can see ways in which it can be improved and that we can be part of it.
Yeah, you'll look back at 2017 and say, ah ha ha, they were epic.